Don't let what we think is better ruffle your feathers. Opinions are like assholes, and assholes are like podcasts. Everybody has one. From left to right, we got the EHO originals in the building. We got Straight Shot No Chaser, Brandy Danielle in the building. We got Lil Brain, James, Nino Green in the building. We got Black Jesus, Arco in the building.
God
And last but
bless y'all.
certainly not least, we got Chuck in the back with the facts. Moment of silence for the competition. Oop, my bad. That wasn't ready for that. I'm sorry. All right, now one time for the queen.
Thank you.
One time.
Now I need you to make some noise for your motherfucking boys.
2 times. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My babies.
Ye go out on his Uncle Jer shit with Showtime. And Scrooge is running late. He said he gonna be here eventually. So how everybody feeling? Spirits high?
Good.
Energy good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So you already know we gonna get straight to the topics.
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Man, shoot your shit, Brandy.
Let me give a shout out to my niece, Autumn. I'm proud of you, baby. She won the talent show today. She did a little rap on the stage.
Hey, baby got
spit that
talent.
shit.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
11 years old.
They're running the family, huh?
She get it from around.
Ah.
I just wanted to say that. Don't leave that out.
And shout out to her. So look, this is how I want to start this off, right? Before I start it off, I need to make a phone call real quick.
Okay.
Make a phone call real quick. Hold on, that ain't proper. Let me do it like that. Okay. All right, there we go.
Hello.
We got OG Mac on the phone. Everybody make some noise for the OG, man.
My brethren, my brethren.
What's up, OG?
OG, what's good?
What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling?
Can't complain, big dog. How you
All
feeling?
right.
We here.
I'm feeling pretty good, man. You know what I'm talking about?
All right,
Out
so
here enjoying this space.
okay, what city you in?
I'm in West Liberty, Rhode Island.
Okay, Rhode Island. So
Rhode Island.
check dig. So I'm about to go through this topic, but I wanted to call you because I feel like this will probably hit real close to home, and I like for you to speak on this. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right, so check dig. This is the post. This is somebody that I'm guessing was formerly a part of a blood set of some sort. And this is what he say. He say, first-hand loyalty to a second-hand cause. I used to ride or die for my homies, ready to give my life for them. But little did I know, all that loyalty was only serving someone else's agenda. It's crazy how changing my life exposed the truth about those so-called friends and the love that never existed. As long as I played the crash dummy, always down for whatever they wanted, they showered me with love.
Preach.
But now that I've grown, evolved, and said no to things that don't align with my new path, their support and presence are nowhere to be found. Why is that, you might ask? It's simple. Because change is a mirror that reflects the truth about life. It separates the real from the fake, the genuine from the opportunistic. It reveals who truly cares and who is just there for the ride. I may have lost some along the way, but I gained something far more valuable, self-discovery and a clear understanding of what true friendship means. So here's to embracing change, standing up for what we believe in, and attracting the people who genuinely support and uplift us. Embrace change, true friends, self-discovery.
Amen. Amen.
That's a word.
Hey, that was fire.
Yeah.
And
Powerful.
I called you specifically because I know we've had these conversations before. You see what I'm saying? And I know that, well, it's no mystery, it's no surprise that you are a member of the Rolling 60s, the Crip gang, right? The Crip set.
Yes.
But you don't move at the sound of somebody else's drum. You feel me?
Right.
So whenever you hear this, I want to know what you think about it and what you have to say about it.
doing the partying and bullshitting, you know, a lot of people gonna follow that. You know what I'm saying?
True story.
So it gets to a point where you take losses. Like me personally, I can totally relate when. So when I went to jail, before I went to prison, I get out from getting. I get out from prison, and my mindset was on something else. It was no longer on we about to go rob this dude, or we about to follow this person, or we about to go turn up at the club. We about to ride with our guns and all. You know what I mean? It wasn't about that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So what these OGs ain't telling you after they do they little 40, 50 years, when they get out of prison, bro, they don't tell you, you know what I'm saying, that was bullshit. You got to figure it out for yourself. So I did 7 and I figured it out for myself, like, okay, it's time to move like entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? Like I had 2, 3 businesses before the pandemic. So I can totally relate to having something progressing, and you know what I mean, when you go a different direction, when you're moving right and you're moving positive, all them everybody ain't going, bro. They not. Cause now you can't, your mindset is on something else, and you know what I mean. When you focus on you,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, or you focus on your team and everybody come together. That's why this is what you always y'all got a blessing here. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like when everybody got a dream or personal goals and shit, you know what I'm saying, and you move towards them, man. The people that ain't going, they ain't going.
Right. Yeah,
So you
and
gotta leave them behind. You gotta disconnect.
Big fact.
yeah, that's a fact. And you know, I wanted your opinion on it because it was an actual member that was speaking on this change. But you know, that is a reflection of just life, period. Because you don't got to be a member of a gang to be into some bullshit. Because I know I done been a part of my fair share of bullshit. Caution Gang was nothing but bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you
I
know,
mean, it's the same gang, just different name.
yeah, for sure. And it come to a point to where you got to outgrow those type of situations. You know, everybody can't go with you. We try to express that a lot. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. I'm just grateful for the people that I ended up hanging around now. You feel me? Everybody is ain't no disrespect to nobody I used to kick it with, because you know it's all love, but we just ain't on the same type of timing anymore.
I mean, y'all just outgrew them.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
And I ain't even gonna necessarily say outgrew them, because some people you outgrow, but some people y'all just grow two different. Y'all just, you know what I
Just
mean?
on a different path.
Yeah, for sure.
Start living their own life,
But-
families, all
but-
that
but-
type of stuff. Yeah.
But your mind, sometimes when you can't be stopped and you stuck on one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it mean everything to get it done,
Mm-hmm.
it's people that's gonna be on the sidelines, you know, sitting there gossiping and judging you, and they
Yeah.
ain't meant to be there, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, and that's
It happens.
that man. You preaching,
They
man.
mix it with alcohol. They mix it with a couple of dollars, some weed, riding around. You know what I mean? It's tricky out here, bro.
Mm-hmm. And it could be the ones closest to you. You know what I mean? Like that'd be even trickier. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
It's
where
all in
that's
the-
where it
it's in
come
the
from
action.
first.
that's crazy.
That's where it come from first.
It's all part of
motherfuckers-
life.
That's
The
wild.
motherfuckers that's closest to you.
But that's what help you. You know what I'm saying? See a breakthrough. You know what I'm saying?
Mold
Because
yourself to be a better
when
person.
you really got to make a decision, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to stand on it, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's all life
Stick
lessons
to
for
the
real.
plan.
Yeah.
When people get to breaking the plan, that'd be the big
Oh, man.
give up right there. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, what you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Brandy, you
You know
ain't
what
gonna.
I mean?
Brandy need to speak on this shit. You know, she used to be a member of MS-13.
You know what?
You know how much gangster shit you gotta be on to get brought into a Latin a
black.
Latin gang,
Correct.
and you
Don't y'all
black.
listen to him. Don't y'all listen to him.
Wait, you know how they always say, when it's a whole bunch of black people and then it be the one white person that's in the group, they be like, that's the motherfucker you got to worry about because you don't know what he had to do to get accepted amongst those people. Just imagine what Brandy had to do.
I'll say this. I have been affiliated with the Bloods, but from the experiences I've noticed about being around them, and I ain't gonna mention no names, I've seen a lot of fuck shit and everything. And I used to look at some of them like, this what y'all want to be a part of? Like,
Oh
how's
man,
this,
I
you
got
know?
a list of fuck shit.
And trying to be down.
You feel me? And I'm gonna say it took one of my friends that's a female to have a baby to like realize like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like all we doing is kicking, partying. I'm staying in and out the county and shit like that. So, and I'm happy to see her today at 36, like she doing her thing.
You talking about blood, cuz?
No. We ain't gonna even get to her. No, she's still,
Okay.
what's up, blood?
Oh,
that ain't
she's still-
leaving her.
She's still on that.
She's still on that.
Okay.
She just flew back to Cali. She just flew back to
I
Cali.
mean, that's the thing now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the maturity level, like, it'll show, like, you know what I mean? Because you'll know to be appropriate around certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't take care of business saying blood and cuz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't get nothing done calling the bank or going to the banks like, what up, cuz? I'm trying to withdraw. You know what I mean? Like,
for
that's
sure.
crazy. You feel me? But the fuck shit, the list of fuck shit, I got a list of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had homeboys trade in goals for gang goals.
Yeah,
Man.
You feel me?
yeah, for sure.
Like they wanted to be somebody in the gang world. Like had a lot going on right next to me. It was my right hand man,
Yeah.
and he sold his soul for, you know what I mean, to be in the gang,
For
to be
acceptance.
accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That goes
Yeah,
on a
true
lot.
story.
Man.
All right, Mac. So we about to go ahead try to knock out a couple of these types. Brandy leaving, she done double booked on work night, but we ain't gonna hold that against her. So I'm gonna tap in with you in a minute after Pie, bro. We appreciate you on your input. You know we love you, big dog, and we can't wait for you to come back.
Love you, OG.
Take it easy, OG.
All right,
Y'all too, man.
one time for the OG, y'all.
Time,
One
one
love,
time.
one love.
One time.
Already.
You hit it.
You know what though? I thought about while y'all was talking. Yummy Sandiford came to my mind. Rest in peace to that little boy. He was a lost little child. You know who Yummy Sandiford is? You remember when Tupac had that jail? When he was in jail, he had that interview, and it was a picture of a little boy in back of him. Yeah, Yummy was like, man, this nigga was a boy. He was terrorizing the streets. 13, like 11, 12, 13, like that. And he did a hit for the gang, like the GDs, I think.
Threw his life away.
Shoot, after he did that hit, they had another 2 teenagers from the gang to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, so rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
No.
Oh, this nigga got on a
gee.
suit.
So, hey y'all,
gee.
we working. So
I'm
look, we
sorry.
about to get to this other topic, right?
Oh, Lord. God bless y'all.
Nigga got on Stacey Adams.
We gotta since we at the peak of it. We at the end of the Drake Kendrick war. You know what I mean? I feel like we this is the point where we do our last words for my man Drake. It's a funeral.
Moment of silence.
You know what I mean? He lost.
He's dead.
I didn't see it coming,
I saw.
but it came.
I did.
I
I seen it.
I was a firm believer.
So-
I said if it went the distance, Kendrick was gonna come.
So check this out. I'm about to go ahead and play this clip for y'all, man.
Addressing Drake's culture vulture ways and the way that he steals from the fucking culture.
What did he
we
steal?
Not, we not talking about how he said.
All of you niggas,
What?
including nigga he's in a beef with. Nobody wanted to take that nigga on tour. Don't make me sit here and look like I'm dick riding. Go look at all the interviews. These niggas are saying, yo, if it wasn't for homie, if it wasn't for him, I don't even know what, yo, salute to the, don't make me say it. These niggas said it. Kendrick thanked this nigga. Rocky thanked this nigga. The Weeknd thanked this nigga. Rick Ross thanked this nigga. Now he don't write his rhymes. Kanye said, yo, he wrote all my shit. I wish I could have that nigga write all my records.
Well,
Your Lord
Kanye
and Savior, Kanye. Your Lord and Savior. All of a sudden, I gotta sit here. No, I'm talking now. All of a sudden, I gotta sit here and look like I'm some OVO, dick riding, Drake caping nigga when I'm just presenting the facts. He helped each and every one of these niggas. You would have never knew who the fuck the Migos was if Drake didn't remix Versace.
What? Oh my God, bro. Drake is addressing.
Do you recognize that voice? Before
Yes.
So what? So what y'all got to say about that? Because there's video evidence of this. I've seen.
I was with him up until he commented on the Migos and all of that. I was really fucking with the Migos before Drake had tapped in with him and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I was really into my underground mixtape shit.
But check this out though. We know the Migos ain't going against Drake, so that's kind of like the small detail that we could look over.
Yeah.
But when it come to ASAP Rocky, when it come to Kendrick
Like I said,
Lamar,
I was with him all
when
the
it
way
come
up
to
to that
Rick
point.
Ross, when it come to the Weeknd, when it come to Black Boy JB,
Okay.
when it come to Future,
Okay.
when it comes to
But did he not
Okay.
have something to gain out of fucking with all
Thank
them
you.
people?
That's where I was about to go.
not all of them. Not all of them.
What would you
Drake
get out
was
of
Drake.
fucking with Black Boy JB?
I
ain't
don't even
gonna-
know who that is, to be
My
honest.
point exactly.
Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Shoot.
All
That's
right.
on my mama.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. But
Point exactly.
Hey, that was my point.
Point made.
No.
Like if certain now I'm gonna say this. I can't say that we wouldn't know who certain people are if Drake didn't work with them. But would
Ross
they
already
have?
had a
But would
name.
they have had the success that they had with certain projects if Drake wasn't involved?
Not even just the success of a project, but
Or
the
them-
trajectory of their
The
career.
right? Because you got to think now. We was hip. Some people may have been hip to the Migos, but nobody can deny and say that the Versace remix with Drake on there didn't really like
Turn it up.
Okay.
Okay.
I honestly,
Because
I
he
can
has
give
made-
y'all that. I can give y'all that.
he has mainstream fame, but however,
But-
it's a thing to it as well.
Exactly.
Drake does that. He has a pattern of always trying to jump on you when you are straight, fresh, and new. And have y'all thought about it? When he gets on the track with them, next minute he start taking they flows.
I mean,
So it's a
Does that-
win-win for him.
does that not make
And
Drake
then-
a visionary
but wait.
if he could see the future,
But
see
wait.
that this is
And
going to be the
then-
sound? And do he not
Why
add?
wouldn't I want to do a feature with you if you got a nice little young fan base? I've already been out here for almost 10 years at that time. Let me, you feel me? Let me appeal to his younger crowd because he's the new wave.
That's how you
the
stay
Migos, the new
relevant,
wave.
though.
Thank you.
But do
That's-
you,
that's-
but,
that's how you stay relevant.
But Future does
and
that
he
though.
used this thing well for the benefit of him.
hold on, but at the same time, we
that's a
can't
chess
act
move.
like that nigga Drake don't have the Midas touch.
He do.
He's nice.
You listen. You have a sound. Let's say you had a specific sound that you knew and upcoming, right?
Yeah.
Everybody might not use your sound if it wasn't for Drake. It's almost like he co-signed what you do by using your shit, and it turns you up another level.
Like I said, he a vulture.
Would the Migo
Kendrick
flow
wasn't lying.
be the Migo flow?
Kendrick
If it was,
wasn't-
are you talking about the Mariners, the Jordan 2s, this raw rare shit that you just can't?
No, the shit that's next to you, sir.
Oh, you're a geek. You gotta really
done.
focus on
I'm
what's
done.
going on, man. You late and shit. You worried about some jars, man. Put your come
done.
on,
Just
man.
saying, my eyes
So-
called it, so I'm.
But wait.
I'm on Dean.
Man, he
Kendrick
showed
was
up
not
with
lying when he said, because let's be honest, yes, again, he does have the Midas touch, but he uses it to a benefit for his career as well. Kendrick wasn't lying when he said, you didn't get in the club until Future.
So what's wrong?
We wasn't playing Drake in the club. We wasn't up in there, I better find your loving. We was not listening to that shit up in there.
They wasn't having
That's
it.
a
We
fact.
wasn't. He didn't start until he got with Future, and we started hearing club bangers
Mm-hmm.
from Drake. So he still uses being with you, even though he's gonna get you up there.
And
He
that-
still uses you for his benefit
And
as
let me take it
well.
from there.
So,
what's wrong with that, though?
That got Future.
He didn't start becoming a gangster until he got with
Future
Savage.
and Ross.
But if
bro.
we both capitalize off each other, what's wrong with that? Because the way I feel is if you're not useful, you're useless.
That's the thing. It's like
Wayne never had to do that.
it's
He
like
still
nobody
don't.
needed you. Know what I'm saying? We needed
And not
each
to,
other.
but not to mention though, you got to think of how Drake started out. that nigga shit was definitely in the clubs. It just really wasn't like no gangster shit.
Man, what club?
What?
What
Yeah,
the
listen,
Oregon
so
district?
what we
You
can't,
feel me?
No, look, what we
I'm
can't
talking
do.
about when
Once the club
I
settles,
wasn't listening to Marvin's Room in the club.
Newcombs?
that's on Take Care. Who what? That's one of his
wasn't-
classics. You tripping?
We was
Damn near
not in there listening to Baby You're My Everything. You know, not in no damn clubs.
Nah, not
man,
the club.
crew Love. All of that shit was
clubs
getting.
was you at?
I'm saying all of
The
that shit.
Yellow Rose?
All that shit was
Hold on,
getting
wait.
club play.
The
Don't
motto
do
was
that.
in the club.
The what?
Motto.
A lot of Drake
Motto
shit
is
was in
about
there that
do
you
it
can
every day, every
miss
day,
me
every day.
that miss me with him and
Ain't Wayne on
Wayne.
there?
That shit with
But why are
Like,
you break?
dude
What does
got
that have to?
club
We talking
songs.
about when he started
Back
leaving
then,
outside.
But that was
his camp.
after he started
He wasn't
fucking
banging.
with. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
it wasn't.
Yes,
that
it
take care.
was.
That take care. That take
was
care came
after-
out way before
Man, that-
motherfucking he did anything with Future.
Man, hell no. That was way after
What?
Stay Scheming and all of that shit. Bro.
No.
Yeah. Yes,
Take
sir.
Care, bro, came out in 2011, 2012.
Okay, can I play another clip?
Go ahead.
Let me play another clip for y'all, man.
I'm just saying.
Drake's a real good dude, first and foremost. He heard my music probably a year back, reached out and just gave me respect on it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a mutual feeling for us appreciating the music. I put out Section 80 a couple months later, like, yo, I need you on this tour. You know, it'll be a pleasure, be an honor. I was like, that's dope, man. So, you know what I mean? I can't back down from that, you know, to expand my music to a crowd that haven't heard it before. I know it's 15,000 people out there. I'm used to 2,000. I'm finna work. I'm finna get at least 100 of these folks, you know, to understand what Kendrick Lamar was, man. And it was fun, man. We had a great bond on there, man. A$AP Rocky did his thing. Just a bunch of young cats, man, spreading good music, man. So,
Okay.
Now, I ain't gonna lie.
What is that supposed to tell us?
Drake came to LA.
hold on,
and
wait.
Kendrick
Let me-
found him and everything, and it took off from there.
Let me tell you what I'm doing right now, right?
I know what you're doing. You on
Drake
some
lost, right? Drake lost. There's no debating that.
Yes.
But if my nigga gonna lose, he gonna lose like Buzz Lightyear.
Said, let him go
You're
out with
not
some
flying. You're falling with style. You
You on some ball shit right now.
my nigga gonna fall with some stuff. Nah, all right, for real. Let's be serious though. So,
Don't prove
yeah,
that.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see it going like that. I thought he had more gas in the tank. I thought Drake had at least another, but he waved the white flag.
Yeah, so
You think so? So you don't think
I think-
Drake could have kept going if he wanted to?
I think because of the people that he's attached to, and everything that what we left off with last week when we naming all these powerful white folks,
Mm-hmm.
and they pockets starting to get tampered with they number one artist.
Yeah.
Hey man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Drop that shit, nigga, and let's get back to this bag. You ain't got no choice. Honestly, if it was up to Drake, maybe so. But he got too many ties. People got too many investments
Preaching in this suit today.
in him.
Boy, listen.
So
He been preaching for the last 3 days. He been wearing suits every day.
like so you gotta appease the people who got their money in you. Because without them, how much money do you really got?
Yeah, Kanye is a perfect
And we
example.
know what
of
those
that.
people are. We just ain't gonna say
So
their
at,
name.
so at the end of the day, he had to
you-
bow down gracefully.
The J words.
He had to bow down gracefully. If that wasn't the case, who's to say where this will go? But too many people losing money into it.
You pulling up old videos. Why don't you pull up that old video of him and Paul Rosenberg, and he talking about I'm about to be the biggest Jewish rapper ever. And yeah, it had Barton. Yeah, pull up that.
Now I got some shit that's
Yeah,
gonna make
pull
him
up
look
that.
bad. Don't worry about it, man. Listen. So I was really being funny when I played that last
I know
one.
you was. My blood pressure.
I was really being funny.
Got Black Jesus over here about to get mad.
On one of them songs, I can't remember what Drake song. What song was it when he was like, "This is what I didn't realize till the other day." I was watching Joe. The nigga said, my bad. The nigga said, "Where your uncle at? I want to speak to the man of the house." Do you know why that's so fucked up?
Yeah, because it's
Do you know why it's so fucked up, bruh?
You gotta play. Hit me with it again. Man.
Drake, on the verse, Drake said, "Where's your uncle at? I want to speak to the man of the house. Do you know why that was like? Because when you first hear it, you don't think nothing of it. Because I didn't think nothing of it until like yesterday.
You gotta listen to Kendrick's music to know what he's talking about.
He wasn't
Drake, listen,
Kendrick, something like that.
now listen, yeah, that's a fact.
His
but
auntie.
Something like that.
hold on, wait, Brandy. The uncle is a transformer, man. It's a Decepticon, man.
Got you. All right.
So Drake saying,
okay.
"Where's your uncle at?"
Okay.
I want to speak to the man of the house.
Okay, got you.
Whack.
Got you.
I thought it was fucked up.
I mean, but that's a
You
good
saying
bar.
this, but see, that's a bar. But
That's
see,
a bar.
That goes back to the conversation we had the other day when the last time we was either the last time or the time before that when we was talking about this shit. How we want people to get straight to it. And how a motherfucker can say something and go over your head and you don't, unless you know what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to really follow.
You gotta really be
Fact.
following and knowing what's going on to
Yeah.
understand that
Fact.
shit.
Yeah,
And but you know, like,
because I didn't catch that.
yeah,
I
like,
have no idea.
when he break it down, I can put it together. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't have the information.
That's
Like,
what I'm
you know
saying. And
gotta
that's
listen to
why
music.
Crazy.
somebody
Gotta
had to
listen to music,
explain
you know what I'm
it. I was watching Joe, and they was like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
You gotta listen to the music. But
that's fucked up.
see, and that's Drake's problem. Nigga, you always bringing up somebody. Why are you bringing up the auntie? She ain't got nothing to do with this beef. And that's why you got murdered and all your shit came out the closet.
Family
And that-
matters.
Quit bringing up people. You feel me?
And that's what Kendrick said. And that was my whole
He
thing.
said
Kendrick
that.
was like, this supposed to be a friendly exhibition in the
Yeah,
game.
he did say
You
that.
went and started
you
bringing up
turned
my
it-
family
you
and shit,
turned it
nigga. So
into
now
something.
I'm gonna cut your jugular.
Yeah, for sure. And that's
And
what
now
he did.
all this pedophile shit, all
and he
this
said
shit
the
about
rabbit hole
younger
go
kids.
deeper.
But he said the industry was about to get raided.
Yeah.
He said that in there.
he
said
warned LeBron.
he said Cat Williams is told his truth. He said, let me tell man.
He warned LeBron to stay away from him. He warned who else?
He said
Stay away
Kyrie.
from him. Yeah,
He
they-
said keep the family away.
They looking at the
'Cause
embassy.
I'm gonna shoot to keep the family.
I ain't gonna
safe.
lie.
I hope
Kendrick,
LeBron ain't got nothing to do with that. Lord have mercy.
you know what Kendrick did do? You know how sometimes you got to walk up to the biggest nigga in the room and put him on his ass to set an example for everybody else?
Don't fuck with me.
I bet you won't nobody else come fuck with dude.
On everything.
No,
He can drop one album every 4 years and niggas gonna be like,
I see why
And-
J. Cole
Gotta
was like,
pop out.
hey,
And that's the thing. And that's the thing because we always talk about the style of music Kendrick make. Like he don't make nothing for the radio. He don't make nothing for the club. And then this nigga came with this.
And what's so crazy is that song.
And he's breaking records with that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
It's breaking. It's breaking Drake
Phenomenon.
shit with Drake's diss songs. He's breaking that nigga's
Yeah,
with that one song,
yeah.
bro.
But hey, did y'all see the picture where a fan called J. Cole at the beach and took a picture with him?
ooh.
That nigga, hey, he peaceful. He like, look, leave me alone. I'm out here listening to beats on the beach.
I had watched a reel earlier. T.I. was
Love
on
Jermaine.
T.I. was on a podcast interview with Big Boy, and they was asking T.I.'s his viewpoint on Cole's back dropping the diss and backing out or whatever. And he said something that was kind of valid to me. He was like, we don't know what type. He's like, we ain't never seen Cole angry. So who's to say where that would have took him to?
Yeah, because he might have did that for his own
For his
sanity.
own sanity.
Because he
so
probably,
everybody looking at it like, oh, he's a bitch or he dropped or he should have. But you don't know what type of mental state certain people be in. So if I indulge in this, and we all know that certain beefs or whatever, it start out lyrical, but shit can't escalate.
just for the sport of
Just for the
lyricism,
sport.
I would like to see them go.
I would too.
like to see it because I bet you J. Cole is gonna put the same amount of time, effort.
As Kendrick.
So
But you know what? I would say J. Cole, he could never be no bitch because any nigga with the atmosphere what's going on right now with Diddy.
I was about to say
anybody that
he
can-
slapped
you feel
Diddy.
me?
He
For
put hands
Kendrick.
on Diddy.
For Kendrick. So yeah.
He did. I ain't know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, and
When this happened.
Diddy smacked Drake and peed on him.
I remember Diddy smacking Drake over that 0 to 100 shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That was
Yeah.
back in Miami.
That was worse. That beat hard. That was worse
Yeah.
smacking
Yeah.
a nigga over.
And he murdered that motherfucker.
And you could
Yeah.
tell it's a bad boy.
It's
beat.
a New York type of bad
No,
boy.
it is a bad
Yeah.
boy. That's a bad. All you need is the glasses. Ding ding, bad boy. Yeah, it was one of them. So I can understand that.
Yeah.
So kudos to Kendrick. I don't feel like this beef is gonna really change the fact that Drake is probably gonna go down as the biggest rapper of all time, though.
No, to be honest, I must
not been paying attention.
What you mean?
I sent that to you in the group. Y'all ain't been seeing what the hell been going on? Like more and more shit coming out.
No,
dogs.
That what you're speaking of.
That's something totally different outside of music.
If you put in the work for all these years and you get a Heisman and a motherfucker take your Heisman, are we gonna forget the work that you put in?
But look how
are we gonna forget that they get?
R. Kelly,
I'm asking,
but R. Kelly's numbers are still. But R.
Kelly got his Heisman back, right?
But his numbers is still his numbers, though.
That was
regardless
where the
of what
reference
happened.
came from, though.
But you see how people argue about the thing about same thing with R. Kelly.
But
I still respect his
Kelly's
music.
catalog is still R. Kelly.
That's what I'm saying. His work ethic.
He's still unfuckwittable.
And
But
not to mention
dispute that though. You know what I mean?
Why though? They can't. No,
when half the world is populated off this
I mean,
nigga.
That's the reason why they snatched his records off of every radio.
They
in the
boycotted
country.
that.
No,
shit.
that's a different.
That was a shame thing.
That's
that was
because we can't support you anymore. That don't change the fact that this nigga made 12 play.
Yeah.
And this nigga made Step in the Name of the Love and I Believe I Can Fly.
Ignition.
And fucking
Yeah.
like trapped in the clouds.
You cannot take away his genius as an artist, bro. Regardless of what his shit is off the rec, off of him being in the studio, he is the R of R&B.
And no matter what, and no matter what happens with Drake, with whatever done came out, whatever's about to come out, and whatever's going to come out,
he's still gonna be.
He's still been running this shit for damn near a 20 piece.
They gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be the constant argument, just like how people got the argument about R. Kelly. It's gonna be the same thing for Drake. Period.
For
it's
me,
gonna be a constant argument.
The whole R. Kelly. Listen, we get into these conversations. And I've always wanted to indulge in the R. Kelly topic. Maybe that's something to do later on down the line. But just since all of that shit, man, is to tear down the image of an individual.
Do you have your shots?
Like,
have your passport.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're coming with me to America.
Oh, everything, man. So it's just like motherfuckers been on. They do shit, man.
You can't tear down no individual that's out there doing nasty and dirty.
But this is
stuff.
what I'm saying.
What happens in the light is gonna come. What happens in the dark is gonna come to light.
It does when you don't play a part.
But that's not gonna change the music.
When you play again, it won't play. But I'm not disputing that, love. But a lot of people have gotten away with a lot of shit until somebody did not agree or wanted to go along with the agenda anymore. That's why with the big blow up with Diddy, the whole big up, with the Einstein or the Epstein motherfucker, somebody pissed somebody off, and that's why all this shit came because motherfuckers been knowing.
Yeah, but the good part about it is. You got away with it for so long. You thought you was untouchable. And now got you, bitch. You feel me? Like
you fucked the wrong person over.
But see, he thought he was. That's
the human mind, though. Anytime that us as people have reached a success rate and have obtained it for so long, we tend to think that we're above the law or that's black people. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh man! Before I say what I want to say next, I gotta give the flyest nigga in the room his just due, man. One time, give a round of applause for the Scrooge O'Block, man.
Oh yeah.
I do try.
He shut it down like a computer. Goddamn it!
I'ma steal my man shit. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Well, listen, he got the silk on shit.
Respectfully,
so thinking about all this shit that's going on, all the beefs, all the battles, all the controversy that's going on, you know what I came to realize earlier when it came to our podcast and everybody else's?
What's that, sir?
Hey,
shit,
I don't care.
They not like us. Fuck it up, B. Fuck it up, B. Fuck it up, B.
They ain't like us.
They not like us, man. Respectfully, man.
Swear to God. We cut different.
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas? Thinking they can fuck with everybody.
They not like us.
Yeah.
They not like us.
Cut different.
Yeah.
You tuned into the #1 podcast coming out of Ohio, goddamn it.
Hey. I know what's
Damn, nigga,
going
that was
on, man.
perfect.
Yeah, I
That's
ain't
why
gonna
you
lie.
my twin. That's why you
Man.
my
Hey, look, you shout out to Kendrick because that's gonna actually be able to get played in the episode, man.
Yes.
One time for him,
One
man.
time.
Man, one time.
All right, let's get out of the Drake and the
Oh, that was
And,
perfect because y'all not like us.
yeah, but that's a fact.
They not, man.
That was perfect. That was perfect, twin.
I know, man. Thanks, man. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So listen, it says the Peruvian government classifies LGBTQ plus as mentally ill people. Hold on.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. We love y'all. We love y'all.
That's a fact, though.
Yes.
It says the Peruvian government has officially categorized, well, it said the same thing. The country's health ministry justified that the decree as necessary to ensure comprehensive mental health care coverage within Peru's. Oh, that is fucked up. I ain't even gonna finish reading that. You know what they doing? They basically trying to say,
You got a
if
mental
we can
disorder.
identify you, but not only that, but I don't think that you qualify for health care.
What?
That's what it's saying.
Damn.
That's what it's saying. The country's health ministry justified that the decree necessary to ensure comprehensive mental health care coverage within Peru's Nublic Health Services. The move has sparked a backlash in the nation. Lawmakers previously prohibited references to gender equality in school textbooks, adversely impacting educational efforts aimed at preventing domestic violence and femicides. Chuck, look up femicides for me. I've never heard of that before. Although the health minister, Cesar Vasquez, has refrained from addressing the controversy directly, he has defended President Dina, whatever his last name is, decision.
What's
I
the
wouldn't go
word
that
you got me looking up?
Femicide, like homicide, FEMI side.
It's intentional murder of women. So it's like genocide, but strictly
okay.
limited to women.
I don't know. I might. Listen.
No, I don't want no smoke.
Listen, I like to tread on waters.
But
So
Well, I feel like I need to do a disclaimer.
whatever. I'm responsible. Hello.
Hold on, wait. One time, shout out our sponsors, Kiara Wine and the Black Billionaire Company. I want to let you know that our opinion is strictly our opinion only, and it is not the opinion of anybody else's, especially our sponsors.
especially our sponsor.
Respectfully so.
All right, go ahead. Now, what you say?
I think we have really taken this like homosexuality or the LGBTQAI plus
Community.
and some more shit. I think we be like really sensitized that shit.
I think you said yeah, I think you fucked it up.
No, it's
They added an A at the
LGBTQAI.
end.
No, it's
No,
no,
A
it's
plus.
it's AI plus. It's some more shit. It's some more shit. Now, I didn't. How I knew? I was walking through Walmart. Anywho, we have to understand the moral compass that a lot of people come from, and everybody's not okay with the shit, regardless of how society has made it acceptable or is trying to push the agenda to accept this shit. Everybody's not going to.
Correct.
And so when people stand up against it, why do we shame them for their belief system? That's a whole country. It's no difference from us when we have Republicans or Democrats sitting here talking about what a woman can do with her body.
I get what you're saying because it almost make it seem like because we might not agree with it, you try to make us seem prejudiced
Like,
to
or
it.
like it's or yeah, like we don't have it. Like yeah, so just because the majority say, well, let it. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody don't feel like that.
everybody, and I'm gonna stand up and so for those who I'm not against them.
I don't
have
hate
a
you.
I don't have
I
a
don't
heaven
hate
or a
you.
hell to put anybody who loves the same sex or whatever the
Of course not, because your sister.
and I got a little brother, I got god brothers, all of that. I don't agree with that shit.
I don't hate you.
You know what I'm saying?
But you respect their choice.
But I respect.
Yeah.
And guess what? You got to deal with the one that you got to deal with.
You have to deal with what everybody has.
Everybody. So I'm not going to. I don't try to condemn. But if it's morally right with me, I'm not gonna beat, like, okay, prime example. If somebody's gay, I'm not gonna beat them in the head for being gay. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if I was taught a certain way that it's a man or woman or whatever the case may be, it's a way to guide or to try to show somebody a different way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. And
Because it's people that, okay, this is the same why some men.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask you. Are you saying show them that it's another way after they've already made their personal choice to live how they choose?
Because some people say that, like some people.
I'm asking.
Yes,
that's what you.
Well, not so much that it's what's natural and what's not.
Once a person that made their
after
choice,
they done made their choice is their choice.
But you
that's
have
their choice.
But
to
you
me.
respect. But how did they make their choice?
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
It don't. But see, this is where it's deeper than that, and we don't do that shit. Some
like
people
you
was
still
molested,
gotta-
and that's all they know. They don't know nothing else, but ain't nobody talking to them about anything else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They done left this person where the fuck they at, and that's not cool.
It is cases of that. I've been around kids that have.
and I know
that. But there's
they
also
still have a
people-
choice to see if they might want to try that on their own.
Respectfully so, but
they might not want to.
But some people don't know how to come out them hoes. Some people need that conversation. Somebody might need that moral compass or that spirituality, that conviction or something, because it's people who live inside themselves who hate themselves for being the way they are or doing the things that they do, and they don't know how to get away from that shit. But us as people, we look on the surface and we don't give a fuck about what's underneath it. So we sit here and we judge and be prejudiced about certain shit.
Expect people to be normal and shit.
Come on,
But sometimes people don't need to try to change it, and they just need to learn how to come to terms and accept.
Yeah.
You feel me? Every case ain't the same.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying necessarily try to change the person.
Because next minute they
But
be
if
like,
the-
oh,
but-
you
but
trying
if
to
a
change me, you
But if
you trying to force something.
put it like this, right? If you're hungry and all I feed you is pizza, that's all the fuck you probably gonna eat. Or that's all you gonna expect to eat. You ain't gonna know nothing else. But if I sit here and give you options,
But this is my thing, bro.
and you
A
explain
motherfucker-
that shit, one to have you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't always gotta eat pizza, or you might not like pizza. I only ate this because I was forced to eat this.
See, but you speaking on something to where a motherfucker don't know that there's other options. People that decide to choose to live however they decide to live, it's not like they're not allowed to go outside and see that
boys
it's
and
something
girls.
other
Yeah.
than what they accept they self. You see what I'm saying?
True.
And they don't see it.
Once somebody accepts what they accept, it's nobody's right to try to sway that, or you know what I
up to
mean?
them.
That you have to accept a motherfucker for who they are, no matter
It's
what.
up to them. I'll tell you what, I've been seeing a whole lot lately, but media do not want to broadcast it. I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube of people detransitioning.
Respect, yeah.
Detransitioning.
They
So
get
they
the-
had to go through that journey because they thought that this is what they wanted.
And then
And you
they
know
want-
what's
And then
crazy
you
about
feel me?
that? They before you go through a full transition, they make you go a couple years, and just to make sure that that's something that you know
that you want to do.
that's what you want to do. Yeah, they make you go to
Yeah.
therapy and everything before you go and make this transition. So just think about how crazy that is. So to say that's why you don't have to try to guide nobody nowhere, because they gonna get to where they going all on their own.
When I say God is more so a conversation is talking, and we don't talk to people who we don't talk to everybody. And again, the whole reason that I'm saying this is because either I know people who have been through that. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if this is just what you like and that's what you like.
So you feel like
but it's a lot of
conversation.
people. But it's a conversation. You'll be surprised where a conversation could lead somebody else on where they thinking, their lifestyle, all of that shit. That's all I'm saying. If one feel they gonna be whatever, they gonna be whatever. That's on between them and God. But
I feel like
a lot of people didn't. A lot of us didn't have certain conversations. Just imagine if somebody would have had a conversation with you, how that would have altered your life.
But do you know how many people that's tried to have conversation? And this don't got nothing to do with sexual preference. Just about growing up and deciding that you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. You know how many people then tried to have conversations with me and that shit went whoop, 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 whoop. Like
You had to learn.
I decided to turn into a better person when I decided it was nothing nobody could tell me, say to me, or try to learn me to make me go. And you see what I'm saying?
But where you getting at is that's like a time. That's a time frame.
Same difference.
The conversation can be had at any time. You just weren't mature enough to receive whatever the fuck somebody was giving you. That's why I went whoop. Ooh.
Who's to say?
When somebody's ready to when it's being said and they're at that point, it's gonna be received.
And
you can have that conversation at any time.
But sometimes it got to come from the right person too. Like somebody could tell you, you could hear the same shit 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? But you hear it from that one person, and it finally, you know what I'm saying, sink in. You know, but is it maybe influence got a little bit something to do with it too? You know what I'm saying? Just your upbringing, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe you already got it in your head, you know what I'm saying, who you want to be or how you want to live up to a certain age anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like bruh said, it really ain't too much anybody can tell you, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through the hardship or the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, and figure out what you like, what you don't like anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is about, period. But it's just like can't nobody make you do, you know what I'm saying? It's anything, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker gonna do what a motherfucker gonna do, bro.
Period.
Like,
think about how many times a motherfucker be like, leave that girl alone.
Mm-hmm.
That girl ain't no good for you.
And your ass.
So
that girl don't got her best interest for you.
So
that girl, she cheating on you.
So I'm gonna ask you this.
Girl, but a nigga be like, no, I love her.
I love her,
So
mama.
is this what you say to this 5 or this 6 or this 7-year-old or this 8-year-old? Or this
But no.
9-year-old?
But-
But even still, hold on.
Because we get
At that age, they shouldn't even be thinking about boys and girls.
They
'Cause
are.
I-
But listen,
But
though,
they
and
are.
And
Well, that's
they
because
are.
of society
But
today.
listen,
but
exactly.
I didn't
But
think about
listen,
all that shit when I was a kid.
We're in a
at
different
first.
age, baby. You
But
can't
bruh.
go. You can't compare what's going on now to then.
It
But
starts with
bruh,
the
even
parents.
still, you could tell them what it's supposed to be at that age. You see what I'm saying?
That's
But if your child tells you that they like another,
wow. It's
I
crazy.
like another boy in
I
my
love
class.
how we making each other's points.
If your child tell you that I like this boy in my class, you could tell him, well, you know, man is supposed to be with woman. Man is supposed to, procreate? Man is supposed to procreate with woman and create, and that's not da-da-da-da-da. And you could tell them that. But if they feel deep down in their heart that what do you do? You can't chastise them for that.
It's not chastising. It's guiding and teaching. There are kids.
So what do you do?
You parent.
Okay.
That's exactly.
Parental discretion is advised.
No, I'm
What
giving
your
you
kids-
a certain situation. I want you to give me a play by your son is
Yes, sir.
right here.
He's right
looking
there.
at you in your face.
Right there.
No, not him, because my nephew, but a different son.
Okay.
An imaginary son
Okay.
tells you he's
A
5
baby.
years old and he's looking you in your face and he's telling you, I like a little boy in my class. You, right now, what do you tell him? Go.
What do you mean you like him, son? Explain to me what you mean by what you mean. Do you like him as a friend, son? Is that somebody that you want to call over and play the game with? I want to try to understand what my 5-year-old.
And once you understand that he likes this boy, like romantically, what do you tell him now?
Yeah, that's a negative.
What do you mean?
Yeah, boys don't like boys like that, son.
And
We're
what?
not. We don't. He has to know that because it's something. Either nobody just wakes up and say, I like this.
Yeah.
You see something. This is why our kids watching fucking cartoons and shit, and we don't care about the cartoon.
They think it's okay.
We think the shit boring as fuck, but yet our son is watching some shit to make him think that it's okay to rub up on this other little boy.
That's not
so yeah,
realistic.
he sees somebody.
It
It is today.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Can I talk? Let me talk. Let me talk real quick.
Are you serious?
It is
I don't know.
very realistic.
Maybe my parenting
I
with my
agree with you,
child.
bruh.
My son didn't really have his first real girlfriend until high school.
But peep game.
Maybe my parenting was different.
So
Parenting is always different.
A 5-year-old should not be thinking about if they like a girl or a boy. No, they go to preschool, they play with blocks
but
and stuff like that.
realistically, they
Now,
do.
if somebody is influencing it, I think it's a difference between either you're being influenced Or you got good parenting and your child eventually ends up wanting to like the opposite sex. It's a difference. Now, if they being influenced, then yes, I feel like you. You can try to talk to them and whatever. When I say influence, when I say influence, I had a homie and she used to have her son around all the time. I'm talking about letting like she'll be doing her hair. Oh, mommy, your hair's so cute. Like he started developing girly ass ways because of that. Now that's influence. And yeah, you can talk to the child and try to sway them out of that. But when a child have never been influenced and everything, and they just like, you know what, shoot, I like girls. I like this.
Because everybody don't get sexually molested or anything done to them.
And that's true. It was itching me. Prime example. I have a 6-year-old little girl. Bruh, I think I even brought this situation to you.
You told me. Go ahead.
Prime example. She's 6 years old, right?
What's going on in the home?
Ask this little girl what she wants. She wants to be married and have kids. My 6-year-old is saying she wants to be married and have kids. When I'm like, you can barely spell your fucking name. But my daughter likes Disney. She likes the cartoon.
You gotta monitor that shit.
So what she's watching is the princesses getting married.
The influence of it.
So again, your kids, what they see is now playing on their imagination.
You have to monitor that because I told
and so again, that's happening today. Us as parents,
I told
we
y'all
are
about
less
the
involved.
SpongeBob story with my son. You remember I told y'all that?
And everything.
You have to monitor that shit.
But as parents today, we're less involved or less willing to engage into what our kids are watching because it has no to us.
So look, you saying you get this, now get this.
Okay.
If he's sitting there telling his son it's a negative, you can't be gay or you ain't supposed to like that, and then as your son get older, he still feels that way, are you going to still tell your son that? Because at some point, it's going to be like you're going against your son's feelings, how your son feel. Like, what do you...
Now, if that's still going on, yeah, of course, you're going to have to face the music. But I do believe, like, you have a way better chance at influencing your child when they're young not to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? And they'll grow with morals instilled in them, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, I see the point bruh trying to make. Like, but... Like I said, a motherfucker gonna do what a motherfucker gonna do. I'm not putting it past. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm not saying...
It's to be
there's not a
respected,
chance,
but it has to
you know
be a
what I'm saying?
correction. You
But-
can't just let a motherfucker to think that whatever they thinking is okay. A lot of shit that we think we know is not okay. Just because we think that shit or we feel that shit, it's not okay. It's something in you on the moral side that you feel and it's not okay. And we cannot allow our kids to do that shit. That's why the generation is fucked up.
I believe it comes down to influence.
That's why it's fucked
I'm
up.
gonna make sure I monitor and I'm a parent the whole 18 years as much as I can. Thank God. I'm happy my boy.
But again, I'm not
happy
against
my boy,
nobody's
I'm happy my boy
sexuality.
got a girlfriend. Shout out to my son.
That's what
but
they're...
my son would have just been like, Mom, I like men. I would be like, damn, because I want grandkids. But at the same time, I would know that I was a parent that made sure I monitored and I did the best, and I know I didn't influence that in him. So hey, he's gonna have to find out on his own.
Yeah,
because
and that's where that's where it comes.
I ain't gonna lie, like
I can't change.
My uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up, I was raised by my great grandmother slash grandmother slash mother. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I had my uncle. You know what I'm saying? That was probably like my only father figure around. You know what I mean? So like, my mom always doing hair, Gigi always cooking, Nana always babysitting. You know what I'm saying? Taking us places to eat, things like that. Of course, I've had a feminine influence. You know what I'm saying? Above all else, but like my uncle always. Yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, my uncle was a huge influence. You see them legs, boy, you know what I'm saying? You see that booty over there, boy, and I be like, oh, yeah, I do.
No,
you know what I
no
mean?
cap.
Like, you feel me? Like, it was just influence slash,
He
you know
used
what
to
I'm
ask
saying?
me, you
Just
ain't hitting that?
parenting, you feel me? Like, it's
Come
just,
on, man.
Chris asked
it's
me real.
parenting and upbringing, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, the influence is major, man.
No,
And the impact of it, you got to think, when we look back, shit has got watered down so much. From like when we was younger, our parents was like, damn, y'all wilder than y'all wild.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We was wilder than their generation. Now we saying the same shit that they was saying about us.
I think that shit
They,
lie.
bro, ain't gonna lie. Nah, these
I
little
think that
niggas
shit a lie.
wild.
But hold on, but listen though.
These little niggas wild.
Look how everything has just degraded. It just got worse and worse. Cause ain't no more big mamas.
Facts.
Grandparents is 30s.
Ooh.
We parents already a teen. We was, you know what I'm saying, is getting worse. And either there's no male presence and this is still going on, or there is a male presence and it might not be as strong. And for the ones that is strong,
but bruh, you have to be naive if you don't think that there's people in this world that has a male presence that's there.
And they still what?
And they still grow up and choose whatever they choose, bro.
Hello.
no, but at that point, you make a conscious decision. At the end of the day, what they grow up to make is one thing. But that's why I brought up when I said, well, do you say that to the 5?
But if they grew up to be that, it was always in them from the beginning,
but what
bro.
do you teach them? They see.
But okay,
That's like whatever your mama taught you. You grew up and you made your own. Your mama taught you, but you made when you got to it, you made your decision to do what the fuck outside of what you was taught.
Or how about the ones that fake it for so many years and holding it in from their parents and my cousin, he soon as he graduated, he ended up moving to Atlanta, and he's living his life freely. And when he comes back to date and visit, that nigga be trying to act like you feel me?
Right.
But we know
What's really going on.
Yeah. You feel me? Like
he just need to be straight up. He living a double life.
What's up, Chuck? I seen you wanted to get something off.
I want to ask you guys all a question. Speaking on the influence and all that, so do you think the solution is to control the influence or expose them to all of their options and then let them choose?
I'm not exposing nobody to nothing but the.
Well, okay. Let me change. Let me rephrase that then. Do you think
because the world is going to
limit their options of influence, or do you think you should allow them to take their own journey and find their own influences?
That's a good ass question.
Okay, yeah, it is. What I say is,
Great.
what I would do is I would try to show my kids what I was taught, what I was brought up off of.
Yeah.
Man and woman, You see
Each
how I
one,
love you.
teach one,
You
baby.
see what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna shun my kids or treat them any type of way or not love them if they grow up to choose. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
I agree with that.
I would be hurt, but I would be more hurt because of the shit that they gonna have to go through. Because it's for every motherfucker that accepts it, it's 3 motherfuckers that don't.
Yeah, for sure. It's a
you feel
backlash
me?
to that shit.
So I would hurt just to know the journey that they gonna go through in life before it's.
Fact.
You feel me? But I'ma love my kids forever.
Where the blood at?
It definitely. I don't know.
I'm not gonna teach my son to play with no Barbie dolls. I'm gonna teach him to go out there and ride a bike, do some things that a boy is supposed to do because of the world that we live in today. They
My
supposed to
bad.
grow, you know.
All right, man. But live your truth. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect it.
All right, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. That was good. That was good, y'all.
That was fire.
That was good,
That was
y'all.
a good one. That was a good one.
That boy good. Yeah.
What is that, Velvet?
All right, so check this clip out. I don't know what y'all think about this situation. It says, father jumped a 7-year-old girl's father after school to teach her a lesson about bullying his daughter after being told multiple times to stop, and she wouldn't stop.
A 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school. I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
So check. Story time.
I'm with the shit.
I am
Story
with
time.
that.
Y'all ready for story time?
Go ahead then.
So I used to live out in Trotwood. Y'all know where I used to stay. Y'all used to be up there all the time. So listen,
I ain't get a part of that.
across the street, we had these neighbors, and they had these 2 badass kids. I'm talking about these little motherfuckers was devil babies. You hear me?
I'm done.
Not devil, baby.
And my kids would go out to play with them, but they would get into all types of bullshit. And I wouldn't own that. So I told my kids to stay away from them. But these kids would keep coming to my kids. Wouldn't leave them alone and they would end up getting in the bullshit. So I went across the parking lot, knocked on his door, and told him, hey, bro, listen, if you don't keep your kids away from my kids, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to beat your ass.
That sound like some screw shit.
No cap. I'm going to fuck you up, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
So I say that to say, round of applause for this nigga right here, goddamn it, because nigga, somebody go.
It's
gonna be a lesson learned.
Somebody gonna learn their lesson. And the reason why the daddy got his ass whooped, because you don't want to control this little motherfucker.
That's crazy.
This go back to the conversation we was just having. It's parental shit.
Yeah.
How you have a whole...
It's parental.
I don't like that bully shit.
Bro, listen, I could have been a bully my whole life. People look at me and just are intimidated.
See,
I don't throw that shit around. I don't try to because I know I can. I never had.
I'm gonna put you in.
But I would definitely go against the bully.
I'm gonna
because
put you
I
in
want to
the
be the one to be like, yeah,
that you might not know.
What?
he ain't shit.
See,
he gonna.
They scared because they don't know. Those are fake. Those arms he got on, he blow them motherfuckers up every day before he leave out the house.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm telling you, them ain't real. Every time he get all aggressive and shit, you know what I tell that nigga? Hey, bro, take your motherfucking arms off when you talking to me. Hey.
I'm done.
Hey. Nah, but I know I do that shit because I'm the only person that can get away with that shit. You know what I mean? Somebody else go get hurt fucking with dude.
Listen,
real.
Don't play with nobody's kids, man.
Yeah.
You just, especially no real men, like, and respectfully, if somebody trying to address that shit, this is why I am a firm believer why adults should still get their ass whooped. For situations like this, because you're an adult. Why are you not handling this?
Your child.
Ain't nobody going, and you want to pop out. Fuck all that ratchet shit.
That's the thing, though. They've had the parent-teacher conference
That's what I'm
meetings
saying. We have accessed all resources,
all options
to try to make this a peaceful resolution.
Your child is a reflection of you, bitch. So I gotta whoop
You
your
feel what I'm
ass.
saying? So now I have to.
Yeah.
Come on.
Now,
Now I'm not really I'm not. They jumped him. So I get the message by that, but if the daughter was just bullying, I'm gonna show this little girl how. You ever seen a lion jump on the gazelle?
I knew this nigga was about to say something.
But you know what's even more fucked up?
I'm gonna show you what a real bully look like, and I'm gonna make your daddy apologize to you, and your daddy gonna have you apologize to my son.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Like I be on some fuck shit like that. But don't fuck. Just don't fuck with my kids.
Me,
'cause I have a mental lapse.
I agree with y'all. I'm right with the daddy. I say between grade school all the way up to middle school, yeah, I'm gonna beat your mama's ass. But when we in high school, I told Jordan, you call me, I'm coming up there. My name ain't Mama. My name is Brittany. I go to Trotwood, and I'm a teenager. I just look a little older. I'm fighting them kids.
Please.
Well, he did very good. He did very good. He about to graduate.
We're not gonna do
I
that.
didn't go through none of that, but I was willing to.
Yeah, we got to cut that out.
Yeah, we got it. We can't do it. Man, shout out to every part of the city, the west side, the east side, Huber Heights. One time for Fairborn and Kettering. But most importantly,
Trotwood.
one time for Trotwood, man. One time.
I'm gonna leave it alone, y'all.
Which I gotta cut out.
Nothing at all.
None at all.
Nothing
sis.
at all.
None at all.
What'd I say?
You said
You ain't say
absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
You ain't
big
say
dog.
nothing wrong
It
at all.
wasn't you at all.
It ain't you. It's all right.
Yeah, I admitted that I would. Shoot, I would have went up to that school. Yeah, high school.
Listen,
You see these big ass high school kids now? They look like grown people.
grown ass.
They are grown.
Yeah.
And everything. I be watching them college niggas, and I be like, this nigga's only 22.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like, damn, this nigga, he got me beat.
High school different now, man.
Out there dunking on your
Fight for
ass.
my baby.
What?
You know what though? Speaking of the environments that I just shouted out, you know, Fairborn, Troutwood, and all that. Well, I have to speak on the green. Where is that out? What is the green technically? Is that Beaver Creek?
Beaver Creek.
It says
Sugar Creek.
The bank files foreclosure notice on the green for nearly $113 million in unpaid debt.
I'm so sad. I love the green.
I don't think
going nowhere.
I was about to say I don't think that somebody else is just gonna come.
What are they gonna do? Abandon
and
that whole like? It's just somebody's gonna buy it and
Beaver
operate
Creek's
it.
not gonna go for that.
113 million.
So you got to think the money
that's
that
deep, baby.
whoever owned that lot, whoever has that, the money. So that's 113 in debt that they're losing, but the revenue that the city is gaining from all of that as well. So I kind of feel you when you say like Beaver Creek ain't going for that because that's an attraction for them.
Is.
It brings a lot of money through there.
Not only that,
Everything's there.
But the question is, how many businesses are because it can look like Dayton Mall.
and that's the point I
It's
was
still
about to
up
make.
and going, but it's a lot of stores
Listen. I got an even better point for you. Okay,
that's okay.
the Salem Mall. I said for the longest, why the fuck would they close down Salem Mall?
And that brought so much. Hey man, we had so much shit.
But then when you notice that everybody else started to close too, think what Trotwood used to be compared to what Trotwood is now.
Trotwood used to be that shit.
See, the property value on Trotwood ain't even the same, but Beaver Creek is gonna be Beaver Creek forever because
other word location.
and who lives there, who occupies the space. That's
There's
where the
an Air
doctors
Force
live. That's where the military live. That's where, you feel me?
Are all those stores and stuff, Cheesecake Factory, all of them getting closed down?
No, that's what I'm
Ain't
saying.
nothing getting closed down.
Nothing's gonna want to
Okay.
leave that area. All those businesses make way too much money in that spot. They're just gonna continue.
Somebody gonna
operating.
swoop in and get
Some
them that
billionaire,
$113 million.
Gonna pay the loan off.
You know
rip the
who
debt
I
off,
wouldn't
They're
be
gonna
surprised-
own it, and they're gonna make the money off of
Excuse
it.
me.
I love just
Sorry.
walking down there at nighttime in the summer and just sitting at the little waterfalls and stuff. But yeah, the Funny Bone down there.
Yeah.
You know who I wouldn't be surprised that might invest and jump onto that?
There's a
Dave
bill.
Chappelle.
Clearly.
Yep.
I think that is something that he's going to.
He got the
I
bread.
don't know
for
if
it.
he'll do that
Right.
I don't
because
think
Beaver Creek isn't his community.
No, it's not.
It don't
Yellow
matter.
Springs is
Yellow
his
Springs,
community.
but still,
Hey, but he's
it's
still messing around with the other community.
it's a money thing.
He did his thing for us in Dayton.
Yeah, but you know what though? You know he's building his own community in Yellow Springs.
Yeah.
And they tried to implement Section 8 out there. And you know what Dave said? If y'all try to bring Section 8 out here, I'm pulling all of my money out of the city. You know why? Because you know what comes with Section 8? Ghetto shit. And you know what ghetto shit do? Devalues the property. They gonna come up there, they gonna fuck them houses up. It's gonna be trash and litter everywhere. It's gonna be shootouts. Crackheads gonna be popping. Only time Dave see crackheads is when he come to the Oregon district.
And it wasn't even so much that though. There was a company that was trying to build a whole bunch of housing out there, and then they promised some Section 8 housing, and it turned out it was like less than 5% of what they were going to build. So they were coming in to take all them fields and turn them into communities, and he don't want none of that shit. He don't want them coming in making money out there.
I ain't did that in a minute.
That dude, while I was locked up, he had a whole comedy show out there.
Yeah.
Oh, he does it.
Yeah, he do it all the time. He had one
out in
downtown.
the woods, man. It's all
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but he it's a whole field or whatever. He had a whole stage.
It's
or
a
something,
Netflix
and
special.
People
Yep.
drove out.
Yeah, it's a
there.
Netflix special.
You should go
Yeah.
check it out. I'm sure he'll do it again this summer.
So that's what I'm. So again, the reason why I say Dave because he ain't shy to our area. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's business, it's money. So regardless if he lives right here, that has nothing to do with one's business. People own properties in states and shit that they don't even fucking live in.
That's a fact.
Oh, bless you.
So at the end of the day, it's I'm a millionaire. I invest, I get this money. Like,
That's a lot of money. Though,
All right.
for one
It is.
person.
I mean, but shit, look at
He
the
gonna get it
kickback.
back for sure.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. Look at the kickback.
He gonna get it back.
Yeah. But you know, it's enough shit.
Yeah, though, because whoever ran it before ain't getting it back.
Man, look.
You know, if I was out there, you know what I would do?
What?
Like if I had a store out there, it's time to have a community meeting.
Yeah, on everything.
It's enough of us out here. If we all put $2,000, we could all have ownership in this whole fuck just renting out you won't even have to pay rent for your shit no more because we own the goddamn. It's enough people in that area to put that capital up to have a share, like a percentage of a. You feel me?
And help make decisions on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they can get some of the clientele at some of them restaurants involved and behind what they're doing. They could, buy the whole thing.
Dave got too many connections, bro. He'll have that Funny Bone rocking.
Boy, listen.
Restaurants rocking. You know what I mean?
Man, really ain't gonna be able to get in the Cheesecake Factory. Get a piece of cheesecake.
My spot out there is the Mongolian Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the spin knot. All right, so listen, Miami Beach police add a Rolls Royce to their fleet. What are your thoughts?
Well, Miami
my damn tax dollars.
Goddamn Vice.
Crazy,
that's the first thing I said. I said, so these motherfuckers, you know how many police cruisers they could have got for the price of this Rolls Royce?
For this one.
They probably got it for free. They probably impounded it and just put a police wrap on it.
Man,
they probably took it from somebody that they arrested
and then
put a wrap on it.
You know what?
This is our new police car.
But you got to think though. That ain't them motherfuckers ain't just got one Rolls Royce.
Oh hell no!
But who's driving that?
How many Rolls Royces you think gonna be in the impound?
The Miami Beach Police Department has been on some shit. Did you guys see the video they put out last year about spring break? They made a whole community PSA saying they were breaking up with spring break and set the SWAT team up on the beach during spring break, and they don't do spring break there anymore.
I can believe
they've been on
that.
all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I can believe that, but
it don't surprise me at all that they're like, all right,
first
we're
they
gonna
shut down Freaknik.
Like,
Now
what
they
else
got
are we
rid
gonna
of
do?
spring
We ain't
break.
got
What
nothing else
the hell?
going on.
What the fuck we gonna do now?
just know, man, our tax dollars, your tax dollars, for those who got jobs and shit, is good. It supports a lot of bullshit.
Yes, sir.
That y'all say y'all don't give a fuck about, but if a motherfucker really broke it down, you'll be highly pissed what your money is supporting. The shit that you don't like is where your money is going.
That's a fact.
But because you don't give a fuck.
I mean, shoot, do we really got a choice though?
No,
Shit,
yes, you do.
They take that shit straight out the check.
No.
Look at all them damn taxes.
Can I be honest?
Damn taxes that
But
come
you
out
actually
this
can
shit.
use your tax money for certain shit.
Your voice.
Man, I need somebody to show me the way.
You know the potholes that's all over the place?
Yeah.
You
Your
know
tax
if
dollars.
you call them and tell them about that pothole, they will come and fill that pothole.
Your tax dollars
Did you
pay
know
for
that?
that.
At it, but they'll fill it.
Yeah, they'll come patch that motherfucker
How much
up.
complaining you really got to do though?
You just gotta
Be on the
call.
phone for
Speaking of
hours
that-
and hours.
Speaking of that, is it true that if you go down the street and you hit a pothole and your tire get flat,
The
you
city
call
gotta
them,
pay
they
for it?
Yeah,
That's why they come out and fill it up when you call.
Man,
they did that shit. When
Your
Should've
tax
been.
dollars pay for a lot of shit, but you don't know because guess what? Your tax dollars pay for the military.
That's the majority of what we
You
pay
know that?
for.
You're right.
I'm saying so. Not only
police,
just,
too.
but the police.
In medicine.
It pays for
Shit, that might be
anything,
the same thing
anything
as
federal,
ours.
anything government.
The
Your
same
tax
budget,
dollars
they're
is
getting the
going
same
towards
shit.
that shit.
Yeah.
I see SWAT trucks out.
The
on fucking
penitentiary
road all the
system.
time.
Your tax dollars
So
is
just
going
think
to
about
They don't
that.
need
We
that.
pay the police to whoop our ass. Ain't that some shit?
We pay them to lock us the fuck up forever and a day.
Yes.
We pay the judges. We pay the prosecutor. Your tax dollars pay for every fucking thing. So yes, sir. If you say something, if enough of us say something, but enough of us don't.
Enough of us don't care.
That's why the shit don't never change. If you get a group of people that make noise, motherfuckers will pay attention. But because ain't nobody making noise on that shit, who gives a fuck?
Well, I be
That
up in that motherfucker. I've been working since I was 15 years old. Y'all gonna listen to me.
I damn near need a kickback check because y'all ain't did nothing for me with my tax money.
Man,
Can I
what
get that
nothing,
back?
bro.
All right, so listen.
working
Y'all-
on the street, I paid more taxes than Trump.
That's
a fact, though.
we-
We
you
all
want-
have.
But y'all won't even. Never mind. That's a
So
whole nother.
everybody's familiar with Kimora Lee Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with her
yeah.
flat booty ass.
Hey,
cute though.
Don't do.
She bad as fuck.
So
You said she don't.
y'all
lost it.
realize
Don't do baby
She never
fat.
had it.
She never.
Don't
had
do
it.
baby fat. Don't do baby fat.
Where was the baby fat?
So y'all know who she was married to,
Of course.
Yeah.
and y'all know the age
Fat
gap.
farm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that he when he first got with her, she was still underage.
Young,
See, yes.
them New York niggas,
That's
Jay
a
Z.
fat farm fact.
He said them New York.
So they have a daughter named Aoki. And this says Kimora Lee Simmons says she believes Aoki Lee Simmons' relationship with a 65-year-old restaurateur was a setup. I probably was a little bit embarrassed. It says
60.
Kimora Lee Simmons is breaking her silence about her daughter, Aoki Lee Simmons, revealing she was in a relationship with a 65-year-old woman. How old is she? That's what I need to know.
Aoki, she at this point she's about 20 something.
Yeah, she's
30, maybe pushing 30.
She's a young 20-something.
Yeah, she gotta be
She's
20.
young.
She gotta be early 20s, mid 20s.
She's a young
65.
20.
Cause she's definitely a 2000 something baby.
But okay, so what do y'all think she mean when she say it was a setup?
That part, that's where I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't understand. I think the setup was she's following your footsteps.
I mean, that part, like
That's the setup. You set it up for her to follow your footsteps.
She's deflecting off the situation, in my opinion, because people are now going back and pulling up like how you pulled up her and Russell, and all it is just making her relive what she did with their dad. So that was a little, I don't know. I was kind of confused when she said it was a setup.
Yeah, to me that's the setup.
Because I watched the videos, the lives of her daughter and that creepy man.
To
It
me,
was cringe.
she was doing what her mama did, solidified the check. This nigga 65 years old. She young as fuck. How he die? On top of me.
I ain't gonna. Hey, you crazy as
She gonna get everything from this old motherfucker. She gonna have more than what her mama and daddy had, and she gonna be able to start her own shit. Don't be surprised if Fat Farm and Baby Fat get revived.
Get a
on the whole-
resurgence.
Get it. On,
I seen somebody with some baby
that.
fat on the other day, and I was like,
Nah.
I ain't gonna look.
that's vintage.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But she told her that she
Shit,
did
I
tell her
heard.
dad.
I heard Fubu is some type. Is
No,
making
no,
some
no.
type of
I'll
comeback.
step in
They
that,
tried that
but
a
I
couple
ain't-
years ago with Fubu Legacy. I said,
Nah.
they think
They tried
it.
They tried it. Even though it's for us.
If they come right, I'll fuck with some Fubu.
I ain't gonna lie. The hardest Fubu shit was the
Hey.
platinum shit.
No, it was
Hold on, wait,
What?
nah.
Nah.
But check dig.
That platinum food, so the Fat Alberts and the Muhammad Ali shit, that wasn't the hardest shit.
They was hard.
Fuck up. That's why I said that's the hardest shit.
That was wearing,
But you
that was
can't
wearing
do it
platinum jeans
now,
and
though.
jackets.
Hey,
I
check.
ain't say do it now. I'm saying
okay.
that was the hardest shit.
Listen, right now, the only person that could bring Fubu back is Kendrick Lamar. This is the time. They need to holler at bruh.
Real respect.
Right now.
Right, he said right now.
Why
Hey, they better strike while the iron is hot.
Hey, Tommy Hilfiger, he said
Yeah.
Fubu was never your selection.
Yeah, you never had that in your collection.
Kendrick, if y'all team hear this, y'all got it from this podcast, all right?
man.
Yeah, man.
Give
Don't
us
forget
our-
about us.
Just
man.
give
a
us
good- yeah.
just a little.
This is a little credit.
Just a little bit. All right, great pod, everybody. Brandy, what we got going on this week?
Wednesday, my son graduating.
Respectful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So, if y'all
Salute.
potting on Wednesday, I won't be able to see y'all. But other than that,
We're gonna
that's
show
about
up to the
it.
graduation.
For
Yeah, I was about to
Wednesday.
say, let's roll out to the graduation.
Hell yeah, bring some weed.
Where's it at?
Oh, damn. I gotta look at the invitation. Hold on, I gotta look it up. I'll get back to y'all with that. I'm sorry. I'm a crazy mom. I know. I should know where it's
Just
at.
letting y'all
I'm not
know.
driving though, so shoot.
If y'all miss pod, there is no PTO. That you can't use no PTO.
He said that's a point.
What's
I know y'all not getting paid yet, but it's on the way. I'm keeping count.
It's at UD Arena.
I'm just talking
It's
shit.
at UD
Oh,
Arena.
nice.
All right, so that's what we got going on. A whole lot of graduating shit.
Whole lot of graduation
That's
shit.
tight. That's tight.
Yep.
All right,
That's about
so
it.
you know, I'm back doing the monkey for the. So that's what I'll be doing. Oh damn! Should I say that anymore now that Chuck here?
Don't say
Chuck's a brownie.
Yeah, Chuck Black.
Chuck
yeah, man.
Black, but don't say is endearment.
Is it?
Yes.
Is the? I gotta fact check that, Chuck.
You will never hear another white person call another white person a cracker as in as we would have
Like nigga.
They say white trash.
Not
No,
no,
but I want
that's
to know.
not the term
disrespect.
of endearment at all.
Okay,
Cracker
boom,
is
right.
not.
Hey,
He is.
I was about to say.
He is an endearment word. I'm telling you.
All right, I'm retiring. I'm
Yes.
retiring that. I'm back.
I thought it was what my white boy wrote.
Listen, especially
I'm
being
taking it from Chuck.
Yeah, that's
listen.
That's over.
being
We
in
gonna lay that to
jail,
rest, all right?
and this is how I know because I'm the one that was in jail. And these
I
white
think I
boys,
might take it from the white
they
person
take and they.
that I-
What's
No.
up?
He's
That's
right
how they
about
address
that.
each other.
He's right about that.
I'm trying to
I've
tell you,
seen,
they say what's up,
rap
honky.
groups
If they
embrace
say
it and
cracker,
stuff.
it's a degrade. They degrade. They talking shit. Let's like call him a bitch.
I'm still not.
If I call you a crack, if a white man call another white man a cracker, he gonna feel like.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I just
Thank you.
felt
I'm gonna use
bad.
that on the
I just
video
felt
game
bad
next time they
saying
start
that,
saying
and
that.
realizing my
I'm trying to tell you,
my
honky is an
non-melanated
endearment
brother
word. That's
was
us
in
calling
here,
each
so
other
I'm not
nigga. They
gonna
call
say
each
that
other.
anymore. All right, listen. All right. We ain't saying it no more. Period. I'm going to work. God damn it. What you got going on? What you got going on, bruh?
Man, well, of course, you know me, man. Watching these NBA playoffs.
Oh my god.
Hey, bleep that out too, Chuck.
About to get it.
Yeah, the H word.
Oh, I'm about to say I ain't say nothing.
You ain't did nothing.
No, not you.
Is it okay if I put sound every time?
There you go.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
It's creative.
That's smart.
creative.
Also, big fight coming up.
Yeah.
We watching that together?
My boy,
Yes, sir.
my boy
Well, I
the
gotta-
Gypsy
I'm being
King
work.
about to get out there, get the whip appeal jumping. So, man, I'm excited for this one, man.
What time y'all think that fight gonna come on? Like 11:30, 12, some late shit?
that.
I can make that.
1 in
like
the
that.
morning.
Yep.
Just get the Frank's chicken and shit. I'll be there. I'm in that bitch.
No
Some
doubt.
French shit.
I ain't had Frank's in a minute.
Oh God.
I'm hungry.
Let's
I'm
not.
start
Let's
talking
not
about-
even start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this.
What you got?
started.
What you got going on, Scrooge?
Honestly, man, it's been life has been really like life and I ain't been able to indulge in my music for real. Recording is therapy for me. So I got a couple songs that I got to hit to the studio with. A mid song that me and Nino got together, along with
That
Diego.
new Nino shit hard.
So us three, we got a little song together, or whatever. So that me and Brug, I just got to put our verses to it. But studio, get that together, and man, just praying that I survive and make it to the next pod, man.
You will.
Nah, man,
You talking like that.
No, I'm just, God's will is God's
Gonna be
will.
back
So
stronger with a new silk shirt. Like
Okay. Okay. So tap.
What
fuck 'em up.
I'm through with
what you got going on, Big Chuck?
Last night I drove over to Indianapolis, took my stepdaughter to see the first Indiana Fever game with Caitlin Clark.
That's hard.
I'm more of a Chicago Sky fan myself. Can't wait to see that first game between those two teams, but she's all about it. So it was pretty cool to see, the inspiration and all that on her face, being out there. She's thanked me 100 times since then, and it's only been one day. So that's been the highlight of my time last week.
Are you the man right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You big dog around that
Man.
motherfucker.
He trying to get a Father's Day gift.
Hey, that's-
It's coming up.
There is.
All right, man. Great pod, everybody.
Yeah.
no doubt.
I enjoyed y'all.
No,
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
Does anybody know how to do the outro? Like,
Everybody has an opinion.
for sure.
Everybody has an asshole.
hold on, time out. We ain't going out with an outro. We ain't got no song for the outro.
I'm setting it up.
Oh, okay.
It comes in after the outro.
It comes in after, bro.
Damn. See,
Everybody has a podcast.
Hold on, wait. Do you got to joke?
this podcast.
No.
You gotta be doing over, bro.
do it over.
I fucked it up.
Yeah, man, you
I
don't
can't be
interrupt.
original.
Now you
and I
can't
can't just
interrupt.
come off the fly.
Not when I'm here. Not when I'm here. You know what I mean? You do that when I'm gone.
Come on, man.
Come on, run it back,
give me the
DJ. Run it
powder.
back,
You
DJ.
gotta
Come
give
on.
me the powder. And let it fly.
Nah, come on. Come on.
Hell no.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody has an asshole.
For sure.
Everybody has a podcast.
What?
Just not this podcast.
You tuned in to Everybody Has One, man. We about to leave out with Nino Green. Runaway.
Hey.
Nino Green for these basic bitches, but the Brenda jeans still shine. hard to put my gun away. What you heard about my city in the winter block is hot as a summer day. I don't like to brag for real, but I'm in my bag for real. I got to that bag for real, and that made them mad for real. I move around like a runaway, they make it hard to put my gun away. What you heard about my city in the winter block is hot as a summer day. I don't like to brag for real, but I'm in my bag for real. But I got to that bag for real, and that made them mad for real. What happened to your friends? Had to cut them off, cause most of them envy. I've been low getting ends, praying niggas don't end me. I got the juice like Simply, lemon squeeze till it's empty. I'm after that chicken, no 10 piece. Fuck a gimmick, bitch, I be in street. When you mention SP, they gon' say he a trap addict. He'll go and get a job, set up shop just to trap addict. Skip school after mathematics. I can sell salt to a slug or sell bud to an asthmatic. Mud music, yeah, we back at it. Fuck what you heard, my city really a zoo. These niggas gon' ape shit, born strapped like Apex. I can't let a nigga take shit, don't end up on page 6. They tried to copy, so I lane switch. I put it on gang, I never change over no fame, bitch. I move around like a runaway, they make it hard to put my gun away. What you heard about my city in the winter block is hot as a summer day. I don't like to brag for real, but I'm in my bag for real. I got to that bag for real, and that made them mad for real. I move around like a runaway, they make it hard to put my gun away. What you heard about my city in the winter block is hot as a summer day. I don't like to brag for real, but I'm in my bag for real. But I got to that bag for real, and that made them mad for real. Been running my city, smacking players getting tipsy. In this game you gotta stay on defense, they'll get you like Nipsey. Try to turn you into history, go to jail with it, die without it. I take a bid before they get me, just keeping it trill like Pimp C. Everybody ain't solid, check the niggas on your roster, act like team players, really be imposters. I ain't with the loud talking, I'm moving silence like a mobster. Last nigga try to stab me in the back, I cracked his head like a lobster. Fuck is you saying? Caution ain't really a zoo. All of my niggas go, hey, book me a show. You know how this shit can go. When you see that yellow tape, G's in my woe, me and my nigga get dope. Remove that shit, state to state. G's in my woe, me and my nigga get dope. We moving that shit, state to state. Hey, move around like a runaway, they make it hard to put my gun away. What you heard about my city in the winter block is hot as a summer day. I don't like to brag for real, but I'm in my bag for real. I got to that bag for real, and that made them mad for real. I move around like a runaway, they make it hard to put my gun away. What you heard about my city in the winter block is hot as a summer day. I don't like to brag for real, but I'm in my bag for real. But I got to that bag for real, and that made them mad for real.
You're now tuned into the #1 podcast coming out of Ohio, man. The green light about to drop in like a month. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Okay.
Fire.
Somebody, anybody, everybody, tell them when we gonna see them.
In a minute, boy.
In a minute, boy.
Take it easy.